Namaskar, welcome to my video column for this week. How do you know if you're a dynast? You have a list of 15 phone numbers to reach your family of 3. Or in the Gandhi family, you have the family WhatsApp group consisting of the matriarch and 2 siblings. And this WhatsApp group is being used to find new and innovative ways to bring down and denigrate the great Indian parliamentary democracy. The latest target of the dynastic brigade is the winter session of Parliament. How to derail democracy is a lesson taught in the Nehru Dynasty School of Politics. Rahul now has a sibling who will have his back in the Lok Sabha when he starts his anti-democracy rant. The boy who cried wolf, Rahul Gandhi, ought to remember the childhood fable of the boy who cried wolf. It was the boy who was gobbled up by the wolf. In 2023, in a speech at Cambridge, he said Indian democracy is under pressure, is under attack. In a visit to the UK Parliament the same year, he stated that the structures of Indian democracy are under brutal attack. And in his 2022 visit to the US, he famously engaged in India bashing with anti India politicians. No mute spectator. That the Congress has come to power in 3 states by virtue of democratically held elections, albeit as part of an alliance, is evidence that democracy is alive and kicking in India. So it's not expected of a leader of Rahul Gandhi's lineage, especially an elected leader of the world's largest democracy and the leader of the opposition, to make such irresponsible statements on foreign soil. It is extremely condescending toward the Indian voter and an attack on the wisdom, resilience, and intelligence of the electorate of the Republic of India to float the theory that they would turn a blind eye to the massacre of democracy. The Indian public is no Gungi Gudiya, a mute spectator, that will stand by if the government of the day attacks democracy, and the Gandhi memory is short-lived. It was Rahul Gandhi's Dadi, grandmother, who attacked democracy and snatched away the people's fundamental rights in 1975. The public of this country responded. Anti-India agenda. Rahul Gandhi's 3-day visit to the US in September 2024 was marred with an anti-India discourse. Gandhi asserted that the Sikhs in India felt unsafe conveniently sweeping under the carpet his own party's involvement in the carnage that was unleashed against the Sikhs in India in 1984. This callous attitude to the 1984 riots is not a one-off. Even Sam Pitroda, another Rajiv Rahul loyalist, also has a selective memory about the riots with his callous "hua to hua, what happened happened" comment. Rajiv Gandhi too had a complete lack of sympathy for the Sikh community whom Rahul is pretending to embrace now. Rahul Gandhi's irresponsible statement on the Sikhs was picked up by Sikh radical Guru Patwant Singh Pannu to legitimize acts of terror against the Republic of India and reignite the separatist cause of Khalistan. Gandhi's pictures with anti-India lobbyists are also a cause of concern. One of them is Democrat Congressman Ro Khanna. He is part of the Pakistan caucus in Washington and is known for his anti-India rhetoric. What's unknown is that Khanna's link with Gandhi goes back to the emergency when Khanna's grandfather was a trusted minister in Indira Gandhi's emergency cabinet. So Khanna and Gandhi championing of the so-called democratic cause in India smacks of hypocrisy and doublespeak. Gandhi met Elan Omar, an anti-India Democrat from Minnesota, whose anti-India diatribe lies in the public domain. She has been an active crusader against the abrogation of Article 370 and was invited to visit occupied Kashmir by Pakistan in 2022. Lately, she has been championing the Niger cause in the US Senate and also backing Trudeau's anti-India stand. Barbara Lee, who was also present at the meeting, is another Democratic Congresswoman known for her anti-India stance. Deep state or deep trouble? Billionaire George Soros' Open Society Foundation is on an Indian government watch list for its link to the deep state. The Merriam-Webster dictionary defines deep state as an alleged secret network of specially non-elected government officials and sometimes private entities operating extra-legally to influence and enact government policy. This deep state has been instrumental in the ouster of Sheikh Hasina in Bangladesh and has installed a puppet government that is a thorn in the name of democracy. It seeks to prosecute and persecute the Hindus in Bangladesh. George Soros' foundation has also allegedly partnered with the Sonia Gandhi chaired Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. Salil Shetty, Vice President of Open Society Foundation, has been photographed with Rahul Gandhi during the Bharat Jodo Yatra. Sonia Gandhi is also set to hold the post of co-president of FTL AP Foundation, which is also allegedly funded by Soros. This organization has often promoted and advocated for a Kashmir that is independent of India. The Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project OCCRP, whose donors include the Open Society Foundation and the US State Department, is also partners with the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation. And when the matriarch dashes the whip, the offspring jumps. When India's vaccine Maitri was at its peak, Rahul Gandhi held a press conference to denigrate the indigenously developed Covaxin, even though it has been proven to have a 63% efficacy in protection against asymptomatic COVID-19. One wonders at the timing and the subject of such an event. Mockery of democracy. It would be interesting to note why Rahul Gandhi makes a mockery of democracy and what he achieves, if at all, anything by doing so. We know that the deep state is a partner in crime and is associated with Bharat Jodo Yatra. In the first week of the winter session of the 18th Lok Sabha, which began on 25th November 2024, the parliament did no work. There were disruptions galore by the Rahul Gandhi led opposition, as can be seen from the table. The table is annexed as part of my written column. The Indian people need to start demanding answers from those who have been elected as servants of the people to serve the electorate. I must add here that Delhi is getting ready for assembly elections, and the government in Delhi conducted the legislative assembly business for an average of 16.7 days, much below the national average, which varies from 30 to 26 days. The Dynast and Arvind Kejriwal belong to the two sides of the same coin. It is a national waste of gargantuan proportions that is unpardonable. Parliamentary debate needs to be a civilized and educated discourse conducted with grace and dignity.